Hello everyone, Professor Profit with Craps University back with you with another episode of our virtual Vegas vacation. We're taking a virtual vacation to Las Vegas to play some craps. We haven't been able to do that in over a year, so we're doing the next best thing and taking a virtual trip and kind of familiarizing you with some of the casinos I like to play when I'm out there. And as I mentioned in the earlier episodes, we'll be staying at the Orleans, and that's where we have been staying. Came in on Sunday and stay there Sunday night and Monday night. And as we start this episode, this is Tuesday morning. We'll be going home Thursday. So this is the second full day of 3 full days we'll have in Vegas. And we will begin it at the Orleans. That's where we're staying. As I mentioned before, usually I'll go down early in the morning and play a session while my wife's getting ready. And then when she comes down, we'll go have brunch somewhere in the Orleans, or maybe go off-site and find someplace else to eat. So we're going to be playing a $5 table at the Orleans. There's roughly half a dozen craps tables at the casino. As I mentioned before, it's one that I like real well. They've got a pretty decent sports book, bowling alley. They have a movie theater. They have one of the better poker rooms, off-strip poker rooms in town, if not the best. And a lot of video poker machines, which my wife likes to play, so I'll play those with her. And quite a few slot machines, just like there are everywhere, of course. Alligator Bar there is always fun. It's got the New Orleans theme, of course. That's the theme of the casino. And the rooms are nice, and we like playing there, or staying there, and the price is not too bad. So this will be our 4th session since we arrived. The first session was on Sunday at Ellis Island. We won $109. Then yesterday morning, Monday morning, we came down and played here at the Orleans and lost $141. And then went over to the Strip and played at the Palazzo Monday night and won $146. So Monday was a net positive $5, which you're not going to retire on that. But as I've said before, anytime you can walk out of a casino ahead, that's a good day. So we're going to begin our 4th session, and this will be Tuesday at the Orleans. And we'll go ahead and buy in for $600 and get going. So we've got 500 in the green $25 chips, 80 in the red $5 chips, and 20 in the $1 chips. So we'll go ahead and get these stacked up and out of the way. Now when I first approach a table, $5 table or the $25 table, doesn't matter, $10, whatever, I like to warm up a little bit, kind of get a feel for the table, see if it's a bouncy table, is it a hard table, where's the landing zone, things like that, kind of get the right pace in for my tosses, and get comfortable with the toss, and then we'll go ahead and put in our bigger bets. So this is a $5 table at the Orleans, so we're going to start off the $5 pass line bet since the dice will be in our hands. And then we'll just do 32 across to start, and that is just 1 unit on all 6 numbers. And of course, extra dollar on the 6 and 8, and then we're going to lay bet. We're going to lay the 4, and we're going to lay the 10, just for a little insurance. And we do that on a fully populated board, which means all the box numbers are bet, which we have here. Move the chips down to the bottom of the play field so we'll have room for our dice to land up here. And we'll turn the button on to signify that everything is working. We'll stick with O Reliable, the 3-6-3-5 set. It's the 3-6 on the left-hand die, the 3-5 on the right-hand die. I'm a left-handed thrower. So 3 fingers on top, 1 underneath, thumb underneath, and I get a little bend in the wrist and a little backswing for a rhythm. It helps set the pace, it gives me the rhythm, helps me with the momentum of the throw. and then just right off the fingertips, back spin, and hopefully a nice soft landing near the wall and close together. The dice will stay close together to each other. That'll indicate that we are on axis. So let's get started. 3, 6, 3, 5. We're throwing from stick right 1 as a left-hander. If you're right-handed, you'll be throwing from stick left 1. And that's the position right next to the stick man. And the stick man, of course, is right in the middle of the table with the stick. And he's the man handling the dice at all times. Okay, so we're ready to go. Got them gripped. Here's our first throw at the Orleans. Okay, there's the hard 10, so that'll pay $9 at 9 to 5. So we'll do a 10 for 1 swap. And then the dollar goes to the casino, and we keep the 10, so that's a good deal. The 2 outside numbers come down on the score hit, and we're no longer fully populated. So we'll take down our lay bets. Don't need that insurance policy any longer. And a $1 tip for our dealers. Like to give them $1 each time they push chips our way. And so that's a pretty good start. Dice are set. 3, 6, 3, 5. Okay, not a bad throw. That's yo 11. Horn numbers, which of course are 2, 3, 11, and 12. Whenever we hit a horn number, 2 outside numbers come down just like a score hit. And we'll move those out of the way. And now we're just down to the 6 and 8. And see if we can throw another good one here. Hope we can win enough this morning to pay for breakfast. As I said before, we came down yesterday morning. We lost $141. So hopefully we can make some of that back today. Okay, that was not a very impressive throw, but it was a winner. So it pays 7 to 6. So that's 7, $1 for the dealers, and we'll keep the 6. And we have completed that level, so we will repopulate the board and try it again. Get our lay bets out on the 4 and the 10. There's 3, 5. There's a 3, 6. 3, 6, 3, 5 set. All right, dice are in hand. Looking for a score hit. That's a better throw. 7 out, fully populated board, so bad timing. Okay, so we lose all this. It goes away. We win $3 on the 4, $3 on the 10, and $1 vig, so that's a $5 win. So we'll put that in the rack. And so that insurance policy mitigated some of the loss. Still a pretty good hit against us though. So feel pretty good about that. So we're going to go ahead and do our regular betting here at this $5 table, and that's $160 across. And of course we'll put a hat on the 6 and 8, and we'll also on the 2 lay bets, the 4 and the 10. Again, it will be a fully populated board. And the reason we're bumping that up to 30 is it pays at 1 to 2, so that'll be a $15 payout. If we leave it at 25, that'll leave a $12.50 payout, and more than likely they're going to pay you $12. Put the pass line bet down. Button is on, signify everything is working. And we'll get these dice set up, and this is our first throw that really counts here. So we're warmed up, feeling good. Let's hit some numbers now. Okay, dice in hand. Here we go. Okay, that's an easy 10, so we'll buy that. I'll pay 2 to 1. Pay the vig on that. Tip the dealer. And we'll stack this up. 2 outside numbers come down on the score hit. No longer fully populated, so the 2 lay bets come down. And all that is out of the way. Button moves over to the 10. That's the winner. And we'll get these set and throw one more time. Looking for an inside number now. If we can hit one more score hit, we'll have locked in a profit on this round. And that's what we're looking for with this system, 2 hits. Okay, there's center field 9, 36. That's another $35 winner. So 2 score hits, we've won $70. And we'll take up the 2 outside numbers, and that leaves 30, 30, and 5, so that's $65. So even if we 7 out, there's the tip. Even if we 7 out here, we'd still come out $5 ahead. So the way you really make money at this system, though, is you complete these levels. So we need that 6 or 8 to complete this level, and we'll be off and running. Okay, that's a pretty good throw. 1-3, easy 4. Nothing on the 4 though, so we didn't score on that one. People ask how long do I play these sessions, and I'll play them until I 7 out 3 times, and then that session is over after the 3rd 7 out. And that doesn't count the warm-ups, just when I get to betting at my regular levels like we are right now. There's 1, 2, 3. And that's a horn number. We're going to leave these up, though. We only have 2 on the board, so it doesn't make much sense to take those 2 down and just repopulate. But that's 2 consecutive throws where we didn't have a 6 or an 8. So if we don't hit one of those on this throw, we will reduce our bets. There's the 6, 51, easy 6. So that's another $35 winner. And we complete that level. So let's go ahead and tip our dealer. And then we will reduce our bets down to 64 across. I'll pick these up. And 64 across is just 2 units. That's $10 on the 4, 5, the 9, and the 10. And then $12 on the 6 and the 8. That off, and then $10 lay bet on the 4 and the 10 as we have a fully populated board again. So just purchasing that insurance policy again. Okay, there's a 3, 6, there's a 3, 5, fully populated board, lay bets working. Everything is working. Dice in hand. Nice soft toss. 7 out. So that hurts. That's the one time you don't want to 7 out, and there it was. Okay, so all this goes away, but that was still a profitable round, although that made it a lot less profitable. And then the lay bets at 1 to 2, both of those win, so that's a $10 win, less the vig. And we are good to go there. So that ends that round. So that's 1 7 out. And that'll leave 2 more, so we'll just repopulate the board. Again, we'll do the 160 across. Of course, we got the 2 lay bets, the 4 and the 10 once again. Pass line bet down because we are throwing. Everything's working. Let's get a score hit here. Oof, that 4 bounced way away. Didn't like that. 4-1, no field 5, so that's a $35 winner. So we'll take that, stack it up, tip the dealer $1, and the two outside numbers come down, which means the lay bets come down. Number is 5. We'll move that there. And normally you might consider moving your place bet back behind, take the odds, but on the 5, the maximum odds is 4, so you can only bet $20. So if you bet 20 and hit, it pays 30. If you just leave this will pay 35 if it hits. So we're just going to leave it as is and risk that extra $5. Although the odds aren't quite as good for us, the payoff's a little better, so we'll keep it as is. Throws away is another 5. That's a winner 5. All right. So that pays $35 on our place bet and $5 on the front line pass line bet. So we'll rack all that up, tip our dealer, and the button goes off. Two outside numbers come down on the score hit. And we're ready to go. There's a 3, 5, 3, 6. We will have the place bets working. So we'll turn the button on to show that. Of course, if you're at a regular casino, the button will be off, but you just have to tell the dealers you want your place bets working, and they'll take care of it for you. There's the hard 8, so that's a $35 winner for us. So we'll take that, tip for a dealer. That goes through the 8, and that completes that level. So we'll level down to 64 across. And we're going to need to get some red chips to do that. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, so 2 units on all the numbers. And then also $10 lay bet on the 4 and the 10, fully populated board. And let's hope we can avoid big red on this throw. For some reason I keep forgetting to put hats on those 2 numbers, 6 and the 8. So we're betting 12 to win 14 on those 2 numbers. Here we go. 7 out. Timing's everything. So not only do you have to complete levels, you can't keep 7ing out with a fully populated board. It'll just eat up all your winnings. So that is our second 7 out of this session. So we have 1 more left before the session ends. The lay bets will pay 1 to 2. That's $10 we get back, and pay the vig on that. So that'll go to the casino, and we're going to get some change for our 1s here, or for our 5s here. We're going to change them into 1s. So there's that. Those will go away. All right. So now we have another shooter, and so we're going to go, we're not going to do anything. We had a random shooter. We don't have to put down a pass line bet. We're not throwing, so we'll wait till a number is established. There's Yo 11. It's a front line winner. There's the 9, so 9 is going to be the number, and we're just going to do 32 across, just like we bet when we're warming up. And we will be picking these numbers up as we get score hits. So we're bet 6. We'll lay $6 on the 4 and the 10. Those will pay $3 if they unfortunately hit. when we cash in that policy. So 9's the number, random shooter, fully populated board, and there's a easy 8, so that's a $7 win for us. So we'll take that. Dollar goes to our dealers. Those go on the rack. 2 outside numbers come up. 2 lay bets come up. And next throw. 7 out. Okay. So that didn't last long. So we won 7, lost 22. So now we get the dice back, and this will be the final throw for us. So we'll do the 160 across, 1 green one on each box number. And of course we'll lay the 4 and 10 again on the fully populated board, put hats on the 6 and 8, bring those up to $30, so they'll pay us a full $35 if they hit. $5 pass line bet. And a very important throw coming up here. Need a score hit. Okay, dice in hand. Goes away. 7 out. All right, that turned a small profitable session into a loser. But we haven't had much luck at the Orleans thus far this trip. So these all go away. That's the come out roll, so that's a front line winner. And then we've got 2 $30 bets out there at 1 to 2, so that's $60. We'll pay 30. We get that back minus the VIG, and we're done for this session. So let's do a damage report, see how bad it was. Like yesterday when we came down here yesterday morning, we lost $141. And after losing pretty big on that last throw, this one's going to be pretty ugly also. Okay. There's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 525, 535, 540, so $543, so that's a $57 loss, which is not good, but it's not as bad as I thought it might be. That means we were up around $100 before that last throw. So once again, for the second day in a row, we lose at the Orleans. 2 sessions now. We lost 141 yesterday, 57 today. So that puts us down at the Orleans $198. I'll call it 200. The other 2 sessions at the other casinos were both winners, and the winners outpaced the losers by a little bit. So we'll take that. We came in, we're up 114, so minus 50 is up 64. Minus 7, so we're lost 57, but overall we're up 57 for the trip. So that's our first session of day 3 at on our virtual Vegas vacation. The tips to the dealers amounted to $9. Didn't have many winners today, so they didn't get a whole lot out of us. Unfortunately, we like to see them win a lot because that means we won a lot. So this evening we'll be traveling over to Sam's Town out on the Boulder Highway. It's a pretty good ride from the Strip, probably 15 minutes or so, 20 maybe. But it's another large casino. It's another locals casino. They've got several craps tables there, $5 during the day, and I think probably 10 at night. So we'll probably be playing it as a $25 table. Get some comps while we're out there, and hopefully come out and win some of the money we lost at the Orleans. So we do hope you enjoyed this. If so, give us that old thumbs up. We appreciate that. As always, we welcome your observations and comments. anything you see that you might want to add or any suggestions you may have, we're always open to that. And if you haven't already subscribed, we do ask you to do that. We would greatly appreciate it and would love to have you along for the ride. So this is Professor Profit coming to you from the virtual Orleans Casino, and we will talk to you again soon. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.